from day one. So this is not a new issue. On the other hand, I do think, yes, certainly with Iraq, we need to consult. We need to talk about how we end the fighting in Afghanistan. There are lots of things, and as a member of the Intelligence Committee, I assure you that those things are thoroughly discussed.
I guess my last question would be, it's easy to say that there's this mistrust there and it's been there forever and it's this side's fault or that side's fault, but at some point, doesn't the trust have to be restored? And I guess I'll ask you how you think that can be done.
Well, look, Secretary Hagel actually said that he knows that there's mistrust. I think there was concern about the urgency of this mission, the danger of this mission, and the need for it to be done quietly. And so, should he have informed? But is this what it's going to get down to? That whether or not they feel that they were told properly, the soldier is home, the mission was successful, no one was hurt, and these the Taliban are in Qatar and they are being monitored. Their activities are being limited. This worked out well. Let's celebrate that and move on, and yes, establish better communications.
Congresswoman Jan Schakowsky, thanks so much. I appreciate it.
Thank you, Carol.
I'm back in a minute.
Hi, this is Jeff Regan. On All Nation every weekday morning. I have a pretty cool job, actually. I get to pick the bands that you hear on the channel. It's summertime. You ready for festival season? I'm making sure the bands that are playing the main stage of all the festivals are being played on All Nation. I get to also introduce you to the bands that play side stages. If you're going to spend an entire weekend standing in a field watching live music, you should know who all the artists are. Somebody asks you, you say, yeah, I know them. I heard them on All Nation. Hear it for yourself. Channel 36 and on the Sirius XM.
You have 3 ex-wives and your current trophy wife wants a life insurance policy 3 times the size of the policies you had to purchase for your previous mistakes? If so, you need to call Big Lou at Term Provider, 800-353-9057. Big Lou is intimately familiar with your problems, and if you're 50 or 60 years old and in reasonably good health, a $1 million policy should only cost about $100 to $200 per month. Big Lou may have a solution for your previous policies as well. You may even save enough money to lighten the load on your new $1 million policy. Remember, call Big Lou. He's like you, except he's only on number 2. Call Term Provider at 800-353-9057. That's 800-353-9057. For $1 million in term life insurance that you can live with. Call Big Lou at 800-353-9057. 800-353-9057.
How many times have you heard someone say that getting older is hard, but it beats the alternative? Well, now there's a better way. It's the Princeton Longevity Center. What you learn in one day at Princeton Longevity can mean a lifetime of better health. You'll get the latest technology to take control of your health and leading experts in nutrition and fitness. Their comprehensive preventive exam goes beyond your father's annual physical to help you find the earliest warning signs of problems your old exam may be missing. And you get it all done in one easy day. A Princeton Longevity Comprehensive Exam is more than just the region's most effective preventive physical. It's an individually tailored plan for making the most of your future. With locations in Connecticut, New Jersey, and Princeton Longevity's newest center in Fairfax, Virginia, staying younger is even easier than ever. Call now to schedule your exam at 888-8000-PLC. That's 888-8000-PLC, or visit us online at PrincetonLongevityCenter.com and see why Princeton Longevity is the better alternative.
Sirius XM. You're listening to Sirius XM Satellite Radio.
This is Sirius XM Satellite Radio. Veterans Affairs Committee is holding a hearing on Capitol Hill to try to figure out why the VA is so dysfunctional. This comes after the FBI launched a criminal investigation into wrongdoing. The Senate just passed its own VA reform bill. Veterans waiting for care can now more easily go to private doctors and send their bills to the VA. And $500 million will be set aside to hire new doctors and nurses to work at VA facilities. CNN first broke the story of delays at the VA 7 months ago. Joining me now is investigative reporter Chris Freitz in Fayetteville and Senator Dan Coats on Capitol Hill, who has called for the FBI to get involved. Welcome to both of you.
Thank you.
Chris, let's start with you. What exactly is the FBI looking for?
Well, I'll tell you, the FBI will probably start in Phoenix, Carol. They're going to look for a number of things. We have allegations that they shredded documents, that they're covering up and hiding how bad the situation was. And while the Department of Justice hasn't called for a full-scale investigation like some lawmakers have, I think certainly this amps up the investigation into what exactly happened in Phoenix, and we expect that